Mm. Excuse me. Oh wait, hold on. Let me. That was from our previous game.
I command here.
All right, so
Take us.
there it is. Whee! Anyways. So, the biggest thing. Okay, so the biggest thing to note, right quick, as I said before in my Discord, the random choice was actually. So, one that I originally got was Count Noctilus, but I'm allowing myself one reroll, meaning I go until I say stop again. Eyes closed. I have to do eyes closed and just hit random lord until I'll. Excuse me. So who I end up getting? I got Nakai. So this week we will be playing Nakai the Wanderer. I will not say I'm good at lizardmen, so I will not try to promise any kind of shenanigans whatsoever. And I looking at my camera. Hold on, my camera's a little. Nope, too high, too high, too high. Way too high. Too much headroom. Plus, also, I've been looking up at the ceiling. Anyways, that being said, hello everyone, and welcome to the Gaming Den. This is going to be an episode of Total War Warhammer 3 playing as Nakai the Wanderer. So let's go over real quick what Nakai the Wanderer had. So Nakai the Wanderer is actually a horde faction, so that should be noted first. Nakai's horde unlocks units, while other hordes use global recruitment to gain access to them. So, okay, unlocks unit. Okay, that's interesting. Anyways, Nakai's vassal occupies the settlements conquered. More settlements control come with increasing rewards. Cool. Immune to diplomatic penalties from trespassing, meaning if I walk into someone's territory, I don't get a minus from that, which is not that big a deal typically, but it can make the difference. It can make or break at the typical diplomatic relations thing. And then Lord Recruit rating for ancient Kroxigors is +3. So my Kroxigor lords are already going to be automatically a little bit stronger than normal at the start. So, Lord effects. Recruitment for Kroxigors and Sacred Kroxigors -15%. Makes sense. He boosts them pretty well, if I remember right. So yeah, he's very much a Kroxigor faction. Melee defense for Kroxigors and Sacred Kroxigors +5, and then Woodsman. It means this unit can pass through trees. And what that I believe truly means is that because Kroxigors are large, that means that with the Woodsman trait, they don't get bogged down from being in the woods. Because normally, large units get a minus 20% to their stats when in the trees and such like that. Kroxigors, I believe, are counted as large, but this doesn't bother them because of Woodsman. So honestly, really good start, really strong. I like it. But he himself is also can lose very quickly, so. Like, if you lose essentially his army, you lose the campaign. Because he is horde. Anyways, let's get it. Honestly, I'm kind of looking forward to this. I don't play Lizardmen very often, but they're not like a... they're not bad. What's the word I'm looking for? They're not my style. That's the word I'm looking for. They're not really my style. Though big stompy lizards do sound pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. I know another game I probably should test this computer out with is Baldur's Gate, honestly. I think that's what I probably should do next. It's like in my spare time, check out Baldur's Gate. Yes, that's your name. Alright, expand a special forward army to unlock units that can be recruited via the Jungle Nexus. Conquer settlements across the world to dedicate to old ones. Use favor earned to unlock special units offered to the temples of old ones to research powerful technologies. Progress of the campaign to unlock the devastatingly powerful hero Lord Croak and wield his settlement crumbling powers. Eesh. Complete missions before complete blessed spawning missions to periodically recruit formidable units. Sacred clock scores do some good. Remember right, E could be. Where's this thing? It doesn't matter because he's a horde faction, right? That makes sense. So what do we get? So we got a Skeet Priest for Heavens, okay. And he's fleet-footed. That actually is pretty good because a caster wants to be fast. So that's actually pretty good. There are probably better traits than that, but honestly, that's probably the most generic one that, like, it's insanely worthwhile. So this one doesn't. Does it provide anything besides the Scar veterans? So that'll be something I will do. I will have to get rid of. Not worth keeping. Here. Eric Baker. Okay. I don't believe that one. Let's get in there. The game's telling me already, like, you're going to want to fight these. Okay, I'll listen. I'll do it. Let's go get evil. That's fine. It's a settlement. It's a world one, for that matter. Well, honestly, best entrance is probably just right here because there's no towers. Nakai himself has Vanguard deployment. Interesting. I think I'm going to just keep him out of the fight. I told you not to fire. Alright, this part will speed up a little bit. Marauders, man, they freaking hurt. Try to get them all in. Instead of just having them right there. I'm streaming! Forgot to send the grocery list. I thought I did, but I didn't. Which is interesting, shall we? Speed that up a little bit. I'm gonna move the caster up a little bit. Put the blessing on the Stegodon. Well, I should say the spell, not the blessing. It's not really a blessing. Though in a sense it is a blessing. Oh, shield breaker, is that why? Oh, miss a block chances. Okay, that's what it is. Does he provide that shield block? With his name, you would think it would be. What the heck is providing this shield? What provides them with this? Oh, these guys have field block chain for removal. That sucks. What? How close do you? Oh, he was given an order to fight in there, wasn't he? Why can't I? Why can't I cast it? Can I not cast it from up there? Or is it they can't be rampage? What it is? This. What really sucks is that we have no damaging the spells. Well, that's a great way to start this. Is this how it's going to be the whole thing? Because otherwise it's going to be a pain. Maybe... Do I have a recruitment limit for, like, army-wise? Or is it just money? How do you look at that?
Denied.
What? That's as long as I do. They're skinks. Oh. I do. I do have that. Well, in that case, I'm not winning. This is about what the result I was gonna get, so you know what? Sure. should probably see all of them. Oh my god. I think we take this one. Missile resistance is nice, but other than that, Okay, so cavalry, beasts. Okay. What about guardians? Proxigors are guardians. Okay. What do I want first? Recruit rank or armor? Oh, just armor. I think I'll go for recruit rank unless there's something up here. Hold on. Oh wait, there. Okay, army capacity. Army cap pass. I'm just looking to see what there is. All these are kind of good. That one's really good. I think I'm gonna go for that first. Because I could see myself going into the chaos waste. Before really anything else. This is dope. The tribute from Vassal definitely is nice. Okay. Can I go into this whenever? I'm trying to see if there's anything I get from it. Do get a little bit more punishment for that. That's good. We are going to destroy that because we want the Crocs core building. Where is it? Oh, it's the... Okay. It's this line. That's... Got it. I need the tier 3 one. Alright, let's look at our infrastructure first. Alright. All of them give horde growth? No. But this gives casual replenishment plus horde growth. Or casual replenishment plus minus upkeep. But horde growth is also important, so it's like, I think we go ahead and get the upkeep horde growth building first. And since we can do multiple, might as well just go ahead and do all the minus upkeep. But we do one of them be horde growth and one of them be the upkeep minus. Because our armies are going to be probably super expensive. Yeah. I think we're going to just have to deal with it. Where are my Crocs? There they are.
Cosmos kick.
Alright, which one? Forest and Temple Guard, Flying Unit, Defense Chance, Salamanders, Stegodons, Pistolodons, Chosaurian. Essentially the beasts. But none of these. So none of these looks like insanely great. So we just ignore it. Gotcha. We need to get Wind Blast and Thunderbolt for him to actually start being useful.
Sarzukan Crow, Yet Dulak. Zu Great Schools, Sucha Atasar.
Wind Shaper.
Tolak Maz.
Okay. This will be... This will be interesting to say the least. I don't know who Nakai hates and likes usually, so I have no clue other than Order factions. That's all I really know. Like, I know they're part of the Order Tide, but they're kind of like wonky about it. I don't know. Oh yeah, freaking that's new Slaanesh lady is down here, isn't she?
Mistress of the tormentors.
Love how it's turned 2 and she's already level 5. We don't have any horde growth, so there's that. Can't recruit because we have no recruit buildings. So yeah. Am I horde, or can the faction that is vassalized to me build armies themselves, or am I kind of just I have to defend their territory? Does anyone know? 'Cause I personally do not. I have played Nakai like once, and it was for like just a short bit. What is this, a settlement or a... Let's see if I can do it without losing anyone. I doubt it. We've got effectively nothing. I didn't see what his spell casting type was. Like, I didn't see if he was beast, what, you know. He's metal. Okay, well, that hurts.
Priest.
Suras! Sarjok Toka!
Boy, was sent flying.
Sargax!
So gang.
We're gonna take care of the wizard so we don't have to worry about that.
Suras! Gore Trax! Soda step! Take Tok Tok! Gurmatu!
Attack.
Suras! Guras!
We're looking good so far.
Garmundi!
I really don't want to lose my sacred. I wonder if the second on Doom Stacks though is a viable thing.
Do it! Ha! Jump tuck!
God, these guys suck in manual resolve. I'm just that bad. Honestly, I could say I'm probably just that bad.
So tack.
Is this even possible to win? I mean, it looks like we are, but it's like it does not feel like it.
So tack up. Stinks.
You know what I mean? It just does not feel like we're winning. Apparently we won. Not feel like a win though. I mean, we didn't lose anyone, but yeesh. Like, what the actual? But the good news though is that we did win without losing an actual unit. So we did accomplish our goal. So there's that. We do have to keep that in mind. We have accomplished our goal. And honestly, that's the most important thing right now. I think that should be counted as a win. Our damage is all over the place, but we didn't lose any. And honestly, there's something to be said about that. Yeah, give me that missile resistance, please. Oh god, give me that missile resistance. I kind of wish... You're the one that gives replenishment, right? Yeah, we do. Replenishment. We can't win this without more units, so we're going to have to get the military ready. Ah, this is painful. Oh, he gets us at rank 10. Okay. Tune Crusher, what does that do? Abuse self magical attacks, enemy -4 leadership, removes the demonic ability. Does that mean that they don't? Interesting. Frenzy would be nice. I think that I wish that caster replenishment was just slightly higher. Vanguard deployment Lord's army. Yeah, I definitely would want that. Excuse me. I think at this point we're just gonna have to take our time in healing. Unless you provide it, which you do not. But now we actually got some spells. We can actually start doing damage with our caster. That helps a lot. Oh, man. How much do I need? I need growth for this. Okay, it adds a little bit of cultural replenishment for the next building. This does not take growth, so that's good. I think until I can get better units, I think we're just gonna have to spawn the chameleon skinks. Or not the chameleon skinks, skink. Which one's better? They're the exact same price, so I'm gonna take these, I guess. Just to start getting an army. Yeah. Then I think what we're gonna do next is start working on the Spawn of Pizza. Spawn of Pizza. Pizza. But we're going to be taking our time, so I think we're going to go ahead and just global recruit 2. I think that's honestly just our play here. Because we do not have the manpower to fight back against stuff right now. I don't know. I don't know enough about Nakai to be like, I think this is the correct play. I am not 100% certain. I'm really not. But that's the thing. There's nothing wrong with being like, oh yeah, I don't know. Because it's true, I don't. Sometimes you just gotta be willing to admit, no. I'm trying. That's what matters. I am trying to do
Celestial.
something. My play style is a little slow for what's going on, but honestly, what I have is what I got. I definitely should be more aggressive. So I should say that. I think after this turn of recruiting, I'm going to head up here. That's unfortunate. Let me see something. Casual. No. Casual. Trying to look how to spell it. Is this a stacking casualty replenishment, or is it just that? We're gonna get that. Oh, is it here? I forgot again. That's right, I could just stay in camp stance with this. I forgot about that. Wait, can't I recruit? Wait, go this side. Fleetfoot or strong? I think I like tough best out of the choices. And it also provides for replenishment, so honestly, even better. Even better. I'm already kind of struggling with the idea of how slow my replenishment is. So getting a hero to increase the replenishment, yes please. Yes, please. Honestly, that's fine. I didn't see them at all. Where were they? I don't see them. Do you guys?
A quest has been issued, mighty lord.
I am not doing that. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe. Maybe. Try to brute burn. Excuse me. I'm gonna click on him so I can get there. I lose all my croc scores that way. That's not acceptable. Still lose all my croc scores, so no, not worth it. Because he is my legendary lord, he has speed. Yeah, siege attacker, so there's that. Level 7. Yeah, as much as I want to get this, I'm gonna wait until I get the horde growth. This is not the right way to play Total War. This is a very bad way. I'll be real. No. Go? No. I can get another bless unit. Or is it for each? 50? Or is it 50 of something else? Oh, 50 of this. Ooh, so that's how that works. Oh, okay. I get it. I get it. Okay. Actually, I have... So... I have the extra army now, so actually I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and also get him just stronger. I still lose Croxagores, but I don't lose my Sacred Croxagores. Not sure. Yeah. Now that that's done, like, I definitely want to get more capacity, but honestly, I think I could wait. Oh, I think I want more growth. Oh, I could go in and get that now. Never mind. Let's go ahead and get that. So the thing that what I'm gonna do is the moment I get the chance, I'm gonna increase it to this, and then I'm gonna upgrade this to tier 3. That way I can start getting Croxagores. Here, wait, specifically. Wait, then how do I get regular Croxagores? Not that I don't mind getting Sacred Croxagores, but what's the difference? Hold on. Where are they? Yeah, they're slightly weaker, but it still doesn't change the fact. Okay. What building is a Croxagore under? The regular Croxagore. This just skinks until tier 3. This is Thoros Warriors, Temple Guard. Where? No, seriously, where are the Croxagores? Where are just basic Croxagores? Or does... Oh, they're behind the... Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Okay. So that's how. Like I said, I don't play Nakai. I don't know pretty much anything about it. So that was definitely news to me. I did not expect that. I should have figured, granted, but it just I'm so used to other ways. Anyway, that's very useful. And it's very useful. I'm glad to know that. So this is a learning experience. This is why we do this kind of thing. This is why I do the random roulette of lore instead of just choosing the lore each time of who I want to play. This way I can learn these different things about these different mechanics, about different lords and stuff like that I probably would never play normally. Like Nakai, I wouldn't probably play him that much. It's not that it doesn't look fun, it's just I like other lords war. And I typically aim for the lords I care about most. So that's why I do this random lore roulette. So I do it on my I do it on my own in my own not off camera. It's because I do it off camera because I want to get I want to have time to be able to get the thumbnail available to myself. So when I do actually go live, the thumbnail's already there. Anyways, so the main reason I have you replenishment, a little bit of extra plus the more to it than just that, but still. He can't move, so that's why I'm not going to move the Kai. But yeah, long story short, I did not realize that about Nakai. I could have guessed, but honestly, I just wouldn't think of it. Excuse me. More missile resistance for our unit? That sounds nice. Okay. I would like all the horde growth, please.
Suas Juantis Cosmas Annex.
Interesting. But yeah, I am definitely taking this a lot slower than I would normally with a different lord like Arbol. I didn't take very long on my turns, but I also know how Arbol plays for the most part, so that was different. Whereas Nakai, I don't know back about him. I played him like maybe once or twice off screen, and on screen I don't think I've played him at all. So I played him recently once, but I played him once to just kind of like just get a vibe check. And then, to be fair, I got slightly bored because it wasn't what I was looking for. So it wasn't that Nakai wasn't fun; it was just not the itch I was looking for at the time. If that makes sense. Did I make myself full army? No, I did not. Let's fix that, shall we? Our money from our vassals would be essentially what happened. Let's go ahead and just build up our vassal tributes. I think that is legitimately the way to go for money for us, because I think that's the only real way we get money as the Nakai. We might be also a battle loot arm faction. I don't know. This is once again just I don't know how Nakai plays. But we'll find out. We'll play and we will try to see what happens. Win 10 battles with any single hero. Then of Awakening. So essentially you want to just do this as often as possible. Enacting the powerful rite of awakening enables you to rouse one of the slumbering slants from their restful contemplation. 9 mage priests are known to you, each master of a different magical war. Which slan will you choose? That's a question, isn't it? I think I choose light, just as a basic principle. Because Croxagores, while not single entities, they still could probably be kept alive pretty easily. But healing, so there's that. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I'm just gonna go with this life slam. Because I know they're good for lizardmen. So, there's that. Mostly do it this way just because once we get to here, we'll have melee defense for our Croxagores. Ward save also, that'll be nice. I don't think I want them other ones quite yet. Quite yet. I don't need much more. So I'm not going to build up anything right now. Because by next turn I will be able to put this up to this. So we'll do that. And we'll go ahead and start mixing and mashing. I got a bit of money, so we'll go ahead and just do 2 more. Okay. Alright, and then from here, all the points will go into this. At least that's the thought. Evasion. Oh, he actually has a range too. Okay. No, not that. That. That makes more sense. For now. After you, we'll start getting route marchers. Route marchers. build up as well. I will not do this yet. Because next turn I can actually make it to where I have map. I could go ahead and go to tier 3. That's what I want the most right now. Research technology. It'll be done sooner than later, so sure. We move you up. Wait, hold on. Oh wow, I have a lot. So go. The only one of one, because we only had enough for one. Essentially, the army we want is essentially a West Sacred Segadon. What does Western do? Oh, they have missile block chance. Oh. So instead of just reducing the damage from missiles, they actually just straight up have a chance to say, nah, I didn't take that. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, I don't have enough money for that. Okay. Well, I guess we will do that next turn. I guess what's going to happen in this turn is the turn coming up is we're going to up here, punch, and then we're going to go ahead and say, yeah, I want a tier 3 building now, please, thank you. Excuse me. I think the best thing about this faction is simply the fact of I just realized I had a piece of tissue in my sleeve, accidentally leaving it in one of my pockets. Anyways, so what I was saying was, I think this turn is essentially Nakai moves up from there. You move up. Then we punch. And then we go ahead and do a gift for the quick. Like, I want the recruit. I want the research rate, but I think getting my army stronger is very important right now. Because without my army, I'm just dead. Definitely gonna have to go deal with them eventually. As per certain. Now, I think we're just fine with doing with what we got. Actually, hold on. Before we put it in that spot, I want to see something. Okay, it's a just close defeat, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh, it's that one, isn't it? The frickin' yeah.
Sautek Kikulu.
Kroxikal.
Oh wait, oh, military allies with each other. That's why. Oh wait, no, don't do that. You're actually gonna do something. Actually, I could. Never mind. I could do that. We're gonna put in an Itza then. Cool. I just wanted to see what the odds were first. We weren't going to actually do it. We don't care about this so much, but we care about what we get access to from it. Landing, yes please. I think you can give me the next one. Yes, I can. Awesome. Then build that up to tier 3, please, so we can start. So I can start doing the thing I want the most, which is getting scores. So we're gonna go ahead and get you some growth from there. Honestly? Sure. We weren't going to call an Itza because we don't want them to fight Itza. Not right away. Like, if they're going to declare war, let them declare war on their own terms, not mine. Though dragging in Itza would have made it to where they were weaker. But I don't really want that to happen, though. Not really, not right now. All we need is Itza to like us more. We don't really need to be... Well, we do need to be stronger than Itza, but we don't need it to be that much stronger. Recruitment? Why now? That's not that great. Yeah, that's not that great. Alright, for now, we're going to go back to that. So with this, Cox of course will be rank recruit level 7. That's kind of nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just deal with...
I I have little interest in your chatter. War is on my mind.
Can I get in contact with these guys yet? No.
Who seeks me?
Why are they not like... Oh wait, never mind. I read the wrong thing.
I have little choice but to listen to your inane babbling.
Standing orders.
Since you initiated contact, it is upon you to make overtures.
Even Korn's reach fails.
We are not considered very strong at the moment. But we'll fix that. Don't worry. It will be something that we eventually will fix up. We move to the next turn. We pass the turn. But yes, I think we're going to go after these guys next. Then probably the what's his face? Whatever their name is. These guys.
Whatever bargain or
Blessed
party
Dread.
you expect, know that
Son of a... Oh, that was a waste.
your skull apart. What of value do you offer Korn?
None. Because I don't care about corn. I used to care about corn. No, I don't. I just saw someone just join our Discord. Welcome to the Discord. I'm not gonna say it out loud who, just because in case they don't want to be called, they don't want to have their names mentioned. So welcome, welcome.
Retuk us quasur, Fium canizu, Talax.
Ah, boy, he's in trouble, isn't he? I need to become stronger than Itza. And I need to do it quick, don't I? Is that one of them?
Can't be done.
Iron range. I am not. That's unfortunate. This one. Research raid. Cannot switch out of March stance, but that's fine. Force March, that's what I was like for, sorry. I don't like the fact that it takes that long to recruit rock scars, but what can you do? Alright, guys, replenishment. Speed. Let's go ahead and get the speed and the frenzy. I think that's honestly the best way to go about it. Trying to adjust my other screen right quick. Next, more chain lightning. Yes, please. Chain lightning is legitimately the best spell we got access to right now. It's not like the most amazing spell ever, but it definitely will do some damage. It will help us win fights. Like, hands down. Let's see. I wonder, does that mean each one is a bit more casualty replenished? Does each one of these add... Let me look that up. Hold on. Upper GX, I need you... Lord expand. Finish. Replan. That. Stacking. Right. That's not what I'm asking. What? The port expands. Not giving me a good answer. Okay, that's not good. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to learn, aren't we? We're just gonna have to play it out and see if it works. If I'm gonna guess, I'm going to guess each different one is a different, adds more casualty replenishment on top of each other. I assume that's why it works that way. I don't know for certain. So I think it does, but I don't know for certain. Be the best. Wait, didn't we just get... Oh, that's so mean. So much more extra. So much extra. Nakai can't move right now because I have recruitment. But you know what? We're probably going to go ahead and do it because it's going to be tier... They're going to be rank 4. So it's going to take a little longer, but they're going to be higher rank. Not a fan of how long this is going to take. All our infrastructure is built, so there's that. I think the last 3 are just going to be essentially these. We're not going to do that. Hold on. Or not move. Yeah, I know the Lord's not going to move. Can't do anything about it. And no outposts is because I just don't want to use it. The place I would post the outpost with is already gone, so. The Skull Taker going to take over the entirety of Lustria? Who knows? We'll see. I don't think it's going to be that easy, though. I think Skull Taker might struggle, because I think he's always struggled some. These guys?
Freedom is power.
Yeah, Itza's struggling. Itza struggling. Trying to figure out. Great. So they're gonna have more enemies.
You talk.
Hey, hey. Itza is not doing well. What's this all about? Oh, outpost? I don't care about that. It's just gonna be destroyed. Okay.
I raid and enslave. Tell me, why should I not include you in the latter?
I don't know. Why shouldn't you? So we're not going to build up those buildings. Or not move, but yeah, we're just sticking. We're having him stick with Nakai. Kind of the play here. That's like the entire thing is we're keeping Nakai together with his armies. So it's a little bit extra power behind his armies. Now, how well this will work, we'll get there, right? Eventually. That's the goal, at least. I'm not surprised, considering. Star Warrior, okay. Well, we're gonna put him in the other guy's army. He's done with the Croxagore boys? Okay. Like, we definitely... Okay, I want to say right quick. We definitely want access to the Sacred Croxagores. But, honestly, we're just going to take what we can get right now. Oh, wait. If we go up that way, we're going to have to deal with Skaven, aren't we? Yeah. But the problem is if I leave this area, I'm going to have to deal with... It sucks. This sucks, is what I said, in case you didn't understand what I was trying to say. Oh. I'm gonna have to definitely deal with the Kala. She's gonna be an actual pain in the butt. She will definitely attack. There is no question on that. Yes, how soon? I have to place bets. I'm betting that the Blessed Dread and the Kala attack within the next turn. However, I have to note right quick that going north means going into contact with Skaven sooner than later. Which is a good and a bad thing. It's good because that means I deal with Skaven before they become super powerful, like Skaven do. However, that means I leave Takala to her vices in the south. I could technically probably recruit another army, but it wouldn't be much. I don't have a lot of money, and not a lot of money is coming in. We do not, and unlike Khorne, we do not win a lot of money in our battles. What's that? Now, the thing to note, though, is we go to the south, we could defeat Takala before she becomes too much of a threat. However, that leaves Skaven to grow to the north. I'm less afraid of the Blessed Dread than I am of Skaven. Skaven is legitimately one of the more terrifying factions to deal with as an enemy. So it's kind of one of those. Do I go north? Do I go north and deal with Blessed Dread, then deal with Skaven, and leave Takala to her vice choices, and risk her definitely attacking? Or do I go south and then risk also the Blessed Dread definitely attacking? I think we go south. My logic is that Lokir can deal with Skaven kind of handily after the most recent DLC. On the other hand, no one really deals with Takala. Like, sure, technically the Golden Order could put Takala in her place, but that's not a for certain. I don't know. I don't have enough information on this interaction to know, yes, Takala will win, or yes, the Golden Order will win. I don't have enough information. There's just not enough there to know, be like, oh yeah, I've seen this often enough to be like, I could trust this. Whereas the Blessed Dread, I have definitely seen. Now, there's a good chance that they come after me anyways, but the fact of the matter is that the Skaven, I believe, do not like the Blessed Dread enough that they will go after them. And the Blessed Dread can win that interaction pretty handily. Now, it's not for certain, but it is something I have seen quite a few times. I'm going to take that information and I'm going to say I'm going south. Because I don't have enough information. I'm going to take this chance and say I think Takala is the right choice. Because there's not enough information on Takala's interaction with the Golden Order. For me specifically, I don't have enough information on that. But I think honestly the correct information is to go based. It's to deal with the unknown. Whereas the one to the north, Dressid Bled, the Blessed Dread, and Etchin, on the other hand, I've seen Etchin lose the Blessed Dread recently quite a bit. So I honestly think that that is a good interaction to try to bet on. I'm not going to say for certain this is a smart idea. I'm not saying this is the best idea. I'm just going with my gut and what I know from previous experience. That I think, honestly, dealing with the Blessed Dread compared to dealing with the Kala makes more sense. That's my thought process. I'm gonna let my money build for a little bit because I want to build on my growth building or my horde buildings in general. Yep, there it is. I already knew that the Kala declared war was coming. I already knew it. I had planned for this. Now, the Blessed Dread, I definitely could see still coming after me. I would like to know that. Okay. Actually, I think we're just going to save our money. Continue to save our money. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, because we don't make money, so let's go ahead and just save our money. Like, we get money from our tribute, but that's about it. Like, our vassal tribute is the reason why we're positive right now. And honestly, I don't know for certain if going positive is the correct way to win, or the correct way to play Nakai. I think he might be more like Korn, where it's just you're fine going negative. You just need to be fighting a lot of battles, which honestly could be the way. I don't know. Pride of Awakening. Pride of Awakening costs nothing, so it might as well just do it. We get blessed spawn. We get blessed spawning sequence. Give me. Nakai. How much does he need for that? 7,600, so it would have been 8,000. Okay. So one more turn of saving money, we will have the next pier. Okay, not gonna do the outpost, there's no point. Do we have more places staggered on / sacred? Yes, we do. So we'll go ahead and recruit a Blessed Sacred Coxagore. A Blessed Sacred Coxagore. Like, eventually what we want is our army to be that, just those. So, there's that. At this rate, we will definitely confederate them soon. Love the way that's going, but at the same time, I do wish that these guys could get armies, but we're gonna take that. I can understand why. Yeah. Okay. That's not great. Not great. Why is my... Why did I move this slow? Defeat. Oh my god, what is with levels? Fill the feet. Oh, man. Well, if we lose this, GG's. Well, not quite GG's, but it's still bad. It's still bad. Call is gonna be an actual nightmare, I can already tell.
Jamek skink.
I didn't see that coming. I'll be real, I did not see that coming. Oh wait, this is done.
Jamek skink.
Forgot about it, it was bad. Taking advantage of our magic. I completely forgot to.
It's our soul. Soros. It's a skip touch.
definitely not going the way I was hoping, but it's still not that bad. Trying to get him to rally around one spot. Terror, man, freaking terror. Sucks for the it sucks as a player, but it's the most annoying thing ever to deal with. Yeah. They're coming after me. Hey, that they don't like. They caught the freaking gray spines. Aye,
For a soul. Here's the call, by the way. Pictures. Yeah, I also see people leave them. Like, I'm not surprised. It's terrible. I'm there. Definitely not doing well playing Nakai. Maybe I should have started recruiting more. Maybe I should have started recruiting more in the other army.
What would I recruited though? I like skinks. Arrogant. Okay, put you into stance. We have just enough to recruit like a few things, but not a lot. Croc scores take currently freaking 2 turns. Well, he did level that, but I don't know what to do. I legitimately don't know. I just want to say, I hope you guys were not expecting good gameplay from me, because, yeah. Sorry. I am definitely not the person for it. Yep. Cool. Go. Maybe I should have dealt with Takala earlier. I'm just trying to think. I'm trying not to be negative. I'm really trying to be not negative. That's very, very hard because I'm just kind of like, my mind is going just like, you suck. But at the same time, I know that's not correct. Not even just because it's not because it's bad for my mental health. It's more of there's more to it than just that. There's definitely things I could have done differently. I'm just trying to think, what could I have done differently? Maybe going after Dakala, instead of going far north, go after Dakala early. Maybe also getting horde growth up is correct. That much is true because it's a big factor of what Nakai does. It's a big thing of any horde faction. Being more aggressive, maybe. Maybe going after Dakala early. I don't know. Maybe getting a just purely Kroxagor army first. Yeah, I think actually one of the things I could have done and I didn't do is it's just let the Kroxagors get recruited while they were only rank 2 instead of rank 4. So I think what I could have done, I think the biggest thing I could have done is I could have gone Kroxagor, or when I was recruiting the Kroxagors, let them finish. And then let them finish recruiting and then start recruiting some more. Because the skinks are kind of just counteracting what I want to do. The Stegodon I think the Stegodon might have been something I should have gotten rid of too. Not necessarily early on. Not like turn 1 or anything like that. But like maybe like by turn 10. I don't know. Hmm. It's definitely not often I lose a campaign. So yeah. That was unfortunate. We're gonna just start over.
Bring me to my men.
We're going back in. Instead of quitting. I want to say something right quick. Hold on. Okay. So instead of quitting, I'm going to go back in. We'll try this. We'll try this again. Because one way, because you never truly lose until you quit. Once you quit, then you can never make more progress. That was my first time playing Nakai in a long time. The last time I played him, like I said, didn't play him for very long, so. What is this exactly? Okay, anyways. Or maybe that's the way I go. Maybe I go sources first. Maybe I recruit sources and keep the building. The sources are honestly like the stronger of the two for my. Really? Oh, because I forgot the priest. Alright, what'd I get? Not great. Okay. I honestly think me not recruiting from the source building is actually probably what screwed us in the first part. That might have been actually what it was in the end. Was not going with sources. And while sources are not amazing, they are a decent starting spot for where I'm at right now. They will do the job as the werewolf for. I think this time I'm going to go a mixture of just focusing on the casualty replenishment. That way I have more army to work with. And then we're going to focus on Takala early. Knock on wood. Mostly just when I'm looking off to the side too, is I'm looking off to the stream. I'm trying to just see how the camera looks. They're the same price, so might as well go for the ones that are worth more to me.
I've been looking forward to this.
He says that. But we know how this ends. Alright, I should go north to deal with them, but at the same time, like, I don't think that's correct. Or at the very least, like, I could probably deal with the Eastern Lords. The Eastern River Lords, or whatever they're called. And deal with them, and then go back south. Each one's worth 2. What is it? Interesting. The biggest reason why I'm not going with the core growth first is because I want to ensure that my army is as strong as possible. So we're going to get the Saurus Warriors, the Saurus Spears, I should say, the Saurus, not Saurus Warriors. Those are those guys. We're going to increase our strength earlier this time. It's unlike last time when we would just recruit the skinks. We're actually recruiting like actual they're worth something for balance of power. Whereas skinks can be an auto resolve at the least, losing balance of power. They're not as bad as like clan rats and such like that, but
My will does not bend.
definitely lower on money this time around. I think that's fine. As our vassal builds, we will build. Probably attack. Or they won't. Never mind. I think they attacked last time because we had a weaker force. Now we have a much stronger force. So they're not confident in their attack. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and so let's go ahead and get the vassal tribute. No, we're gonna just go ahead and take it. Keep building. I don't think I can recruit. Yeah. I don't have the space, do I? No. I think that's also what's different is that I went immediately to trying to make the sources stronger. I think honestly, like, that's still fine. So we'll go from there. That please. Thank you. Excuse me. So I think what we're planning is to go to the north, finish them off, and then go south. I think we're not going to mess around this time when it comes to Takala. I think we're going to go south, go defeat this, go south, and defeat Takala. And just so we're aware, I do not lose any movement from being in a campsite, so there's that. Should be getting the research done here soon for the vassal tribute. So I should be getting more money here soon. Keyword should. aren't this time, eh? Nice. Oh, they are.
The crew are restless.
That's not good. And they really don't like us either. And want to move from here, but I know I shouldn't. They attack me, I'm gonna have to go after them. Crap. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Let's see what happens with them. Okay, they're leaving me alone. For now.
A quest has been issued, mighty lord. Upgraded.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. It's not a win for me right now. Pretty beat up. Keep going south. Keep going south. Go deal with Takala. Go from there. Or T'Challa, I think it's whatever. I don't know. Snake Lady. Some people are into that. I ain't. Don't hate it. It's just not my thing. Work on the tribute, please. That way we could get more money. Put these together. I just don't have the money for the next one. Whoops. Come on. We need money either way, so we'll take whatever way we can get.
Enough prevaricating. I'll see a pact or you'll be...
Enchant.
Celeste...
Graskiad.
Oh wait, where's my... Okay, I want to see if this is going to be one battle resolved. I got it, but... It does get me in contact with Itza. That's what I mainly care about. is being in contact with pizza is a very, very important thing. And the camp stance, please. You. We're not making a lot of money right now because of our army, but that's fine. I do need to build a second army eventually, but I don't have the capacity for it right now. The idea of it costing less but taking longer. Like, nice in thought, but I don't know if I really want that. You know what I mean? We got the awakening. Going to do that. We could get down a little bit faster by going force march, granted. But I really want my ancient stegodon, or not my ancient stegodon, my stegodon to be stronger sooner. Alright, can we get an ancient stegodon, or ancient stegodon? An ancient Croxagore whenever I get this done. Now, we do not have that. But we do have at least more missile resistances for sources. That is something we do have to know, is that it also gives it to not just the Croxagores, but it gives it to the sources as well. That's important.
Hello, Alsik Choklu, Itzamundi.
How will this benefit our... I mean, it could just, you know, not get wiped out completely by clan pestilence, but yeah, you know. I kind of find it funny that Nakai starts at war with Awakening. You know what? Sure. I had a mission for this, so let's do it. A little extra money does not hurt. Well, I can't do trading, so you know. What do we have access to? Army capacity? Yeah, honestly, I want that. I want more armies anyways, so we'll take it. I just saw we had 250. Honestly, I probably should change one of my own units for sacred sacred croc scores. The blessed versions. They don't like us that much, but they are not the thing to worry about right now. I'd rather let us not be correct. because at the end of the day, melee defense saves us. Right, we have enough for some blessed sacred proximate. We're gonna do that.
Slanesh's desire.
We already have a lot of the armor, so honestly getting more melee attack makes more sense right now. Let's go and get the extra armor for the cooks, of course. Do we want that? Do we want that right now? I don't think so. I honestly don't think it's that valuable. It's valuable, but it's not that valuable. Like, it's only 10 armor. If it was also... what was it? If it was melee attack and melee defense as well for Croxagores, then hell yes, by all means. Honestly, part of me thinks is I should have probably have gotten this first. Interesting. Did not know that. I was reading the little warp thing that they have on those. Anyways. Yep. No. Because you wanted to. We're not going to let the collar build up as rapidly as before. I think while it was important to deal with the minor factions up north, I think defeating a major faction makes more sense right now. Okay, to balance out the -7 to melee attack is really nice, right? Wait, what was that? Was it just him or was it the army that gets it though? Well, first thing first. Move in the guy first. This is going definitely much better than before. Aggro's so tech interesting. Alright, I could... 19, 18, Group for Nakai. Where do you want to build that up again? Actually, hold on. If I let my money build up a little bit more, I could go ahead and get that next tier up. Honestly, I'm probably gonna go ahead and do that. I think that makes more sense. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not necessarily correct, but I think that it makes sense. Because this, tearing this up as quickly as possible will give us also this, which is a huge thing. Where this one? Yeah. That plus that makes it minus 40. Plus that makes it minus 50. So our army will be completely minus 50 by the end of all of it. So. Give me. I need to recruit. I have to do it. Okay. Okay. We're not going to build an outpost because we want the money. I don't mind the idea of building an outpost, but I don't really want to waste money right now. So we're going to just hold on. I think that is our play. Not something I wanted to know because I didn't want to deal with clan issue. But
I sense a fearful thirst from you.
not sure how I feel about that.
Oh, it is you, pathetic one.
I have enough for... No, I do not. What can I get for 50 anyways? Just the skinks? Just skinks. Okay. I think we just stay here. As much as I don't want to... Excuse me. I think we just stay here. No upgrades, no outposts, no moving. Just let the T'Challa come to us. We moved a little bit, but that's within reason. Right, T'Challa wants to go ahead and raid, but that's not the big a deal. Okay. So we do have enemies on both sides. T'Challa is the one that we want to have dead. Don't ask why I was saying T'Challa before. I don't know why, okay? It just sounded right in my head. Maybe there's a series, a TV show or something like that I've watched before and had a T'Challa. If so, I don't know. Did not run. Interesting. Alright, T'Challa. What is your defeat rate? I don't know it. Immune to contact, devastating flanker. Devastating flanker can be okay, but it's not the greatest thing ever. I think this time around we want more replenishment, so we're gonna go for that. Chain lightning plus also the magic reserves for a little bit more magic. do have building upgrades. We can go ahead and do that then. Because that also gives us access to crux cores. So, yes please. I would definitely like some more crux cores. For you, I want upkeep minus, please. This is the other guy? Yeah, this is the other guy. Alright, T'Challa hasn't made any moves, it looks like, this turn. Not real moves, at least. Where is... there he is. Huh.
A crude attempt to subjugate.
I'll probably run here. That's fine with me. It gives me access to here. Oh, we're not gonna make it in range. Yep. I do like that. It's very useful against Slanesh. I think I want to get this more first, then I want to get this. This is definitely good. Don't get me wrong. Or... actually, I think... hold on. I think I know how I'm going to go about it. I'm going to go about it that way first. Yeah. Guess for you... I'm not planning on overcasting, so let's go. We're going to just get more spells, and then there. Oh, I didn't realize some of these provided. Okay, okay. Okay, I think I want that one first because it gets spawning per turn. Like, extra cosmetic replenishment, 100% one as well. But, spawning sequence per turn, that's insane. I do not want to do that. It's not worth what I got. No, I think we're going to go ahead and do this. We want to get this done as quick as possible, I think, honestly. But wait, actually. Yeah, this way they can't be terrored anymore. Because if they cause terror, they don't... Because if they cause terror, they can't be terror. If I remember the way the terror works, if a unit has terror, you cannot be terror. If you have fear, you cannot be feared. Granted, terror is an upgraded version of fear. So if you have terror, you can't be feared or terror. If I remember correctly how that works. Which honestly, we saw the battle earlier. What? Sorry, bless me. We saw the battle earlier, where a lot of the units were starting to run away because of terror. So, having terror ourselves in our army can be very, very useful. Now, granted, it's for Croxagores, but Croxagores are going to be the main crux of our army eventually anyways. So, I don't see a reason not to.
Fire!
I want to deal with T'Challa's faction before I start changing my army out. Once T'Challa is dealt with, then we can switch our army. But until that point, I think we're going to go ahead and keep our army as is, because it will help us get where we want. Cannot move further, so yeah. We're definitely probably going to see more come from that way, but I think what we're going to do, I think we want to go ahead and take care of this one first. Because this one has the potential to cause the most mayhem of the two settlements that she has. Let's see.
The nation.
Ooh, they're not doing very well against Luther. I thought they would have been doing a little bit better than that. Oh, he doesn't have they don't recruitment themselves. Okay. Interesting. I did not realize that. Like I said before, I've not played Nakai. Nakai is not a main board I play. It's definitely looking good though. Like this is definitely looking a lot better than last time. Like not necessarily that we'll win this time around, just it's definitely feeling more stable. So I think the mistake I made was getting rid of the source building. I think I shouldn't have done that. What are these, chosen? No, they're chaos warriors. I was say, how the hell do you have chosen already? Forsaken I could see, because they're like tier 3, tier 4 or something. But I was going to say, chosen? Chosen aren't they tier 5? Interesting. When 4 more battles get more castle replenishment. I'm for this. Okay. I want to crit that. Interesting. Physical resistance for Croxigors. And this isn't the one or the other, because if it was, it would highlight the... It would chains on the other one. So this is definitely a really good thing to get. So I think I'm going to just save my points. Yeah, I think I'm going to just save my points for this point. Pun not intended. I do want to go ahead and start getting the recruitment rank up. That way, by the time I do actually start recruiting the Croxigors, I will have more for that. Right. The most important building for her is right here, though. It's looking like it's already tier 4. It's freaking AI cheats, brother. For him. Over these ones. Yeah, let's go again. I do want to get the Croxigor build up as well, but for now, I think we're fine. Okay, Arcane Conduit is definitely strong, but let me see what this does first. Before I go for certain, be like, oh yeah, I want this. Like, I know I want Arcane Conduit. There's no changing that. I'm just checking what it does, that's all. Okay, Arcane Conduit, yes please. And then for him, we're going to hold off on that point, like I said before. Because I want to go ahead and use that point for when he gets level 10. That way I can get him into, or whatever rank he needs. I want to say it's level 10, just based on Nakai, but Nakai is Nakai. Nakai is a legendary lord. But I do think it was level 10. I will double check once we get past this part. Once it comes back to my turn. Unlock. Oh. Can I do that way? I will, but I will lose some units. Honestly, for Lord Crow. Replenish, please. Nakai. Army's a mess. So let's go ahead and start recruiting some more source warriors, or just sources, I should say. Like, I want to do the source warriors, but at the same time, do I really care that much? Because by the time the real reason why I say that is because by the time I actually start recruiting my next army, or by the time I actually could, like, get access to what I want, which will be the Source Warriors, I'll already almost be back to the Chalice place. And yeah, long story short, I'm trying to get at is I don't think it's worth it because I'm going to eventually upgrade to Carcass Boars anyways. So I might as well. So I think my biggest play is just hold on to what I have right now and go from there. So how long? Does he not have ward save from all those items? Really? Surprising. Okay, the company lord gets it. Okay, I've not been really paying attention to Nakai as far as this goes. Hold on, I'm moving my screen a little bit. That should do. I think we're gonna manage or fuse those together. That's not great. Now it's sadly just nope. Not great. I do want to get him with a little bit more. Like, that wasn't what I was hoping for, but it'll do. It'll do. Like the dagger soul deck, honestly, it's perfect for what I have right now. But imagining freaking Nakai with a small dagger in his hand. He probably is thinking it's a toothpick and he's still clean his teeth. Okay. Those, please. Building upgrades for him. Sure. Who's this? Oh, it's my caster. Yeah, let's go ahead. Like, I mostly want it for, like, this and this. Anyways, because it makes it cheaper for my casting. But I do want this. Spell resistance is really nice. Especially if you're like more of a infantry faction, that's what I'm looking for. Or if your army's more infantry based, spells are really threatening. So having resistance to said spells, honestly beautiful. I wonder if it's even possible to get an army to like 90% spell resistance. With that, I don't think so. Probably not. Not that army, not specifically the units, is what I mean. Okay. I do want to upgrade the buildings, but I definitely want more units right now. Because we want a 20 stack by the time we attack here.
wash my skink.
Alright, the pterodon I think is going to be the most useful depending on how we're playing this. What thoughts? We'll have to see, I think. Give me. Like it now. Nothing for the time being. I think I hold off for recruiting for now as well. I think I want more. Hold on. I have not been paying attention to this, so.
It is time. I'm ready.
I'm surprised they don't like me more because I'm at war with her. I'm actually legitimately surprised. I thought that would be an actual major threat for him. But he's just like, nah, don't care. Maybe I should play the T'Challa campaign, make him think different. Nah, we're gonna stick with it. We're gonna stick with Nakai. But I will say, like, the way we've been going about it, I think, honestly, it's just proving, though, that, yeah, how you play in the early turns absolutely determines just how the campaign's supposed to go. Because we actually did lose our last campaign. In a pretty incredible fashion. Not actually incredible, but... Why so far behind? What, are you getting blocked or something? Is the dude getting blocked? Is that what's going on? I just realized that, okay, that's actually a minimum tier 2. Noted.
None but Slanesh may dominate me.
Wasn't trying to dominate it. Nor was I into that. Not into that at all. T'Challa's back. Okay. I think the other guy is going to declare the attack with Nakai being right there. That way he also gets the devastating flanker. Like, I don't think it matters that much, but I think it's something that would be nice to have. So there's that. After T'Challa, I don't know who I'm going to go for. I'll just head back up north and maybe deal with the Blessed Dread and whatnot. Maybe. I don't know.
Time is gold. Let us not waste...
Made it before the end. And Nurgle. Just finished shoveling about 2.5 5-year-olds worth of snow. Five-year-olds worth of snow. I will use anything but the metric system. Okay, dude, come on. But yeah, I bet you guys, I bet there's a ton of snow depending on where you live. Like, where I live, it isn't. But it's also been still cold as all hell, so. So yeah, how you doing, Nurgle? Other than the obvious. I do. I have enough for 2. Honestly, that might be worth it. Yeah. Gonna do it. Massachusetts, we just got hit with a huge snow flurry. And pretty good. That's good. Yeah, I definitely know, like, other places further to the north have definitely gotten hit. Definitely gotten hit hard. So I understand. Still a valiant defeat, even with those guys. Interesting. I see the Mighty Morphin Dino Rangers are in full swing. Yeah, you actually did miss it. We actually did lose the first attempt. We actually did lose an attempt on playing Nakai. But to be fair, like, I'm not used to playing Nakai, so I'm not very knowledgeable of him. So I played him very, very wrong. Or not move. I think I'm still gonna just hold on to the point. I don't want to do this over the intern. Okay, so we're not losing anyone. It says casualties are high, but honestly, you know what? It's the child dead. A lot of money, but at the same time, raising it's not going to be worth more than giving it to someone. So. I don't think anyone's used to playing Nakai. Even people who loved him and too found him unplayable for most of where he's released, since he was well broken. How is he broken? What do you mean he was broken? What happened? Oh, I was going probably to go that way anyways. They just forced my play. I think T'Challa is dead now. So that's good for me. All my food. Yep, they're dead. Okay. I couldn't recruit Cook's for about 2 years. Then the day I was turned off along with the rest of the lizardmen until about 5 months ago. Yeah, I remember that part. I remember the AI turned him off, essentially. And then I didn't realize he couldn't be... Why couldn't he recruit Crocscores? That seems kind of like the antithesis of what to do with it. Like, how could CA miss that? I mean, granted, there's like... At the start of Total War 3, there's like, what, 60, 80 lords somewhere there? Like, so it probably could be easy to miss just because there's so many, but at the same time, it's like, come on, dude. That's not something you should just miss. So you're just telling me that you couldn't recruit any Crocscores at all? Not Sacred, not Blessed, not any of them. It was a massive problem. They didn't fix it until 3 DLCs into Warhammer 3. That's sad. That's really sad. CA, shame. Really, legitimately, shame on you. That makes me wonder then, why does freaking Lore Master Sotek like backs CA so much, then if they legitimately messed with his favorite faction, why does he back them then so harsh, like so heavily? Like it makes me wonder. And I'm not trying to harp on Lore Master Sotek, I'm just kind of curious, that's all. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not hating Lore Master Sotek. Like, there's no hatred whatsoever. I'm just curious. Because that's who I am. I'm curious. When I'm curious about something, I'm very curious. I'm like, I'd like to know reasons. To specific, they weren't in his recruitment pool for some reason. What? That seems like a massive oversight. Lore Master Sector. Is literally paid. I honestly do not know what that word is. I'm not going to say it just in case I mispronounce it. But the word I'm looking at is Lore Master Sotek is literally paid paid whatever that is. I don't know what that is. But honestly, if anything, don't say it on YouTube. Say it in DM me in Discord if you can't. If it's too late, don't worry about it. Anyways, not hyperbolic. He was in a secret program where they paid him the beta test DLCs early, and he was trusted enough to at least to be at their last reveal show. Yeah, I saw that he's gotten some love from CA. That's for certain. Like he was a part of. It was the Lucky Cookies I was watching for like the DLC for the Lords of the End Time Nagash, and I saw that it was a part of that. I didn't like actually watch it because I remember that him and Legend have a thing or whatever. I honestly still hope that that Lore Master and Legend have had that hatchet buried. I really do hope so, because I remember they were cool with each other for a while. And then something happened. I don't remember what, but I'm not going to go into it. But anyways, what's this? Go ahead and report that. Probably not correct, but anyway, whatever. But essentially, okay, I have to say his message. Okay, so the word was that I'm not going to try to pronounce it because there is a possibility I mispronounce it, but essentially he is kind of like I'm not gonna go for what it's worth. Anyways, point of the matter is essentially he's on their bankroll. Honestly, fair enough. He likes it. Cool. I remember personally, I'm actually like I was an Age of Sigmar player, like he was himself. Like I don't know if War Master or Sotek is a Age of Sigmar player still himself or not, but I did play Age of Sigmar as well. I remember talking to him a couple of times about it. So like, I personally have nothing against War Master or Sotek. If anything, I would like to have thought we were at least like acquaintances through the game of Age of Sigmar. So there's that. Did perfectly? Okay. Oh wait, I didn't check.
Yes, Sword. The Empire.
If I recall, he likes and plays AOS, just prefers Warhammer Fantasy as his favorite setting. That's fair. I think Age of Sigmar can be potentially a really good setting. It just needs time to build. It's setting. That's what I'm looking for. Because it's still technically only like what, 4th edition right now, I think. So it's still got some time. Like the lore still has time to build. I know he liked Lizardman. I think he also liked Night Haunt too, if I remember right, for Age of Sigmar. Which honestly, I like Night Haunt too myself. They're one of my favorites. But then again, I like Death Factions in general. So that's not fair. I like just the Death Factions in general. So him and I can vibe easily. Because if I like I said, if I recall right, he likes Night Haunt. I like Night Haunt. So we vibe pretty easily with each other on that. The only reason I ever hate on CA is because I want CA to do better. I really do. Because at the end of the day, I still enjoy this game. So yeah. Let me... Did I check that or... Check. Can I get more... Okay, they will not be available. Not for info. Okay. I am curious about one thing about what Milk and Cookie said, is that he points out the fact that it says Lords of the End Time for the DLC for Nagash. So it makes you wonder, does that mean that this will be solely undead focus DLC coming with Nagash, and then we'll have another Lords of the End Time and it be someone else, like Thankful or someone like that? Which honestly, that's another big hype for us. Let's be real for a second. Thankful is probably one of the most hyped gaming boards we can get. Honestly, I would love to see. Excuse me. To see Thankful. When can I record a turn? I don't want to try to recruit for this army because I don't want more... What's the word? I don't want a higher up recruit cost right now. Oh wait, does Nakai have any... Wait, what was... That was... Not that... What was it? What was the other upkeep minus building? What was this one? And I already have a tier 3, okay. I don't have 16 growth yet, so I need to wait for that. There's that. I need to hold off until rank 18. So we'll get that for now. Yeah, we'll pass the turn. Yeah, I do remember talking to Lore Master a few times. Not like in depth or anything like that. Just kind of like talking about Night Haunt and Age of Sigmar and stuff like that in general. It was a lot of fun. Right up awakening a little bit. Okay. Eat. I get the... What? Establish a trading...
Now.
Ow. And freaking CA does not like Nakai. How? There is no option.
By the comet.
You would think the people I have vassalized would be an option. Nope. And even these guys that I'm like okay with, like, nope. This is the stuff I call out. I'm just like, you gotta do better. You gotta do better, CA. And people, I don't think actually care. But I'm not going to pre-order freaking 40K. I'm not. I have nothing against 40K. It looks good so far for me, but at the same time, I also know better. I will say though, I definitely will probably like. There's a 99% chance that I do buy 40K. By the way, when it comes out, I know I will say this because it will be coming for PlayStation, and that's always been a big thing for me. Is that one of the biggest what's the word I'm looking for? Words. Fail. Stop failing words. Okay. I'll be waiting a few months post launch before I purchase and play Total War 40K. I'll probably buy it on launch, but I'm not pre-ordering it. Because depending on when it comes out, like I'll probably be wanting to play that kind of stuff anyways. So there's that. Like the biggest thing is like for me is that when it comes out, there's a good chance that it comes out like November or December time frame, which is a time frame I'm typically back at my parents' place for the holidays anyways. So there's that to keep in mind for me. So I'll have access to it then. And honestly, there is a chance that I do stream it. Keyword possibly. Did I stream it though? But yeah. There's a good possibility that might be what I do when I'm at home, my parents' place, for the for the holidays. That's the word I'm looking for. Holidays. Temple Guard. Old ones. Coxagors. No, where are the where's Coxagors? There they are. But yeah, so like it's definitely there's a good chance I just buy it on launch, but I just won't pre-order it unless they give me like a really good pre-order bonus. Not me specifically, by the way, but like a good pre-order bonus. They have to give a good pre-order bonus for me to be like, okay, I'm pre-ordering it then. Like it has to be something I specifically give a care about. It's like we already have Eldar, so we have that. I don't know if the Space Marines are going to be specifically only like Ultramarines, or if it's going to be like you can play any chapter of Space Marines. You know what I mean? If it's not, then that's going to be interesting how Space Marines are going to work. Because there's like a million chapters. Wait, let me check something for... Okay. It is a little expensive, so no, thank you. Alright, what a Blessed Dread gonna do? Oh, I just realized my spawn. Oh, well. I could have gotten more proxy doors. Right, they're not close enough to be able to attack. Yeah. Also, I want to say I'm going a little bit longer than normal because of the fact that I ended up losing the first part. So. Conversation, please. Yes, thank you. Okay, so I do have Blessed Spawn. Let's just go ahead and get Blessed Crux, of course. Yeah, let's do that. I only have 2, so yes. Okay, and I think we're going to go ahead and end here today. I actually need to go do a few things, so I will go ahead and say we'll end it here. So we will be doing more of this tomorrow. I do want to say thank you very much for everyone for being patient with me. I've never really played Nakai, so apologies about that. But with that being said, thank you all very much for joining me here today. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for all your support, and thank you for joining me in the Gaming Den. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good night.